Insane round of victory lapping today and another massive round of STV says something and then it happens and then I just come out and we do a bunch of I told you so's. I told you so. Again and again and again and again and again. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on another 10x trade on Rivian. Absolutely ripping after the post earnings move there. Again, you can check my Twitter. I'll probably put it in the community tab on YouTube later as well. Rivian off that 5-minute opening range entry down there in like that 13 area, 14 area after earnings. Absolutely ripping to the upside. That means every $100 turns into over $1,000. Every $1,000 turns into over every $1,000 turns into over 10,000 there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why everybody in the market is not doing this. I don't know why. It is the simplest yet most effective way to be operating in the market. Now there's Rivian, the big 10xer there, but also remember what I've been telling you guys over the last 3 weeks here. We've had Bud. All of these alcohol names have been looking absolutely nuts. I put it on Twitter. We've been talking about it in these YouTube live streams. If you've paid attention, again, pay attention or pay a premium here, ladies and gentlemen. Bud is now absolutely ripping to the upside here. I mean, a lot of you guys are already really free on this one. My March contracts are looking good. This one right here, if this one plays out fully, could be another big life-changing trade for everybody in the group. Guys, keep doubting what I am doing for everybody in LTMP. It is just going to keep costing you money by not operating this way in the market. Folks, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I would love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot in spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Because again, there's not a single other person on the internet right now generating these types of results for everybody. That's why you see everybody loving the LTMP methodology so much every single day. Now, like I've said in the past, I have some more epic setups to give you guys. You guys hit the like goal of 100 2 weeks ago, and I gave you guys the Pinduoduo trade idea, and guess what? I'm so surprised. That made all of you guys 300%. I tried to give you guys the FedEx one. That was another 100%er, and now I'm saying it again. If you guys get 200 likes on the stream, I will be giving you more trade ideas over here for free. If not, they're just going to stay in the LTMP group. But no slackers here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep smacking that like button on the way in. We got a lot of slackers in here today. That's all I ask for over here. Just drop a like on the stream. But yeah, Bud looking great. Rivian still cruising. Rig over there looking really good. The first target on this thing is at a 1 to 8 risk to reward. Guys, every single trade that I outline has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. Like, this is ridiculous. You bought Rig off of the X Suite at 413. Nice. Nice, right here. Yep, that was the breakout. There you go. There you go. Pay attention or pay a premium, guys. That's what the LTMP methodology is all about. What do I think Bud can climb to? I don't know. First target on this one is really going to be around 66.20. Then you're going to be really targeting some crazy levels up ahead here, right around 70, 75. I have March contracts on this thing. They're up a decent amount. We'll see where they want to go. And yeah, we'll go from there, ladies and gentlemen. But everybody that is not in LTMP yet, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you at this point. Prices are going up significantly at the end of the month. I am just going to keep handing out the best trades in the market to everybody. Here's the link. I'm giving you guys a gift here. I shouldn't even be doing this. 50% off your first month with code November. Gets you 50% off. It also locks you in at the lower rate before the prices do end up going up. Bud ripping over here. Rivian, again, another 10x trade. How many more 10x trades? Guys, I told you 5 10x trades ago. I told you 10 10x trades ago, 15 10x trades ago, 20, 25, 30. And at this point, it is almost 35 10x trades in the last 3 months here that all of you guys have missed. That you've missed. How are you missing these? How? So, let's see who we have in here, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys are filtering in and dropping likes on the stream. Let's see, we've got Gerald, Eddie, GC, Jerry, Jay, Garrett, L, we got David, we've got One of One, GC, we've got Guy, Gray Cool, Yuki, Reaper, Daily Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I know we are over here. Bud is just looking absolutely filthy here. Let me see, are these snapping a little more? Not really. Google kind of chopping around here. I mean, this still looks really good for a push through these all-time highs if the market can hold on here. But again, the market is chopping around. And remember, today is Veterans Day. So again, happy Veterans Day to everybody. It is a bank holiday, so we are going to see a little bit lower volume here. A little bit lower volume across the board. So, and especially after what we saw out of the market yesterday, it is to be expected that we are going to see a little bit of a pullback. So, I mean, Bud's still cruising. Let's see if we can get Google. If Google can close today over like 290, 291, I'd like that, but it really depends on what this market wants to do, and it looks like it wants to move down. Novo's up 5%. Ooh, is it now? Nice. There we go. Yeah, if we can form a base at this lower level right here, which I do actually like, I'd actually probably hit it again. So, I have 1,000 shares of Novo at 54. I'd actually like a little bit more, honestly, because I really like this thing. I think, again, with Novo, this is a company that the market is just missing right now in a very, very big way. And I think this one, again, it could easily get back to 100, 150. This thing could really, really get going over the next couple of years here. Again, just look at their earnings, guys. It's like there is no argument to me that this stock should be trading below the levels it was trading at before it had a massive revenue spike and continues to grow their revenues as a result of all of these advancements in GLP-1s. It doesn't make sense. So I like this one. Again, this is like a 5 to 10 year thesis. I think this one's going to be a very, very big winner. Bud is looking great, guys. Congratulations. Honestly, I also want to say this here too. Congratulations and shout out to all of the people that have listened over the last kind of month here when I've been saying this is the time to kind of take a step back and just relax, because you guys have to, like I say all the time, and I know this goes over a lot of your guys' heads in one year, out the other. During times when the market is hot, you have to be on it, because during times when the market is a little bit funky, you have to be able to be comfortable sitting there and doing nothing. So understanding how to operate in the market the right way to be able to maximize your performance is just as critical, again, as being able to sit there and do nothing. I mean, sitting there and do nothing, I think, is the most important thing. But in order to kind of make that easier, again, like all of you guys have seen, like 30-something 10x trades in the last 3.5 months. Well, are you kidding right now? Are you nuts? This is not going to stop. It is never going to stop, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations to everybody that has been paying attention. For those of you guys that have been paying a premium, you still have a chance to hop in before the prices go up, but don't miss it, because the prices are going up significantly this time for LTMP. Everybody that hops in before locks in the lower rate. The price will never go up on them, but if you miss it, too bad. Novo looking good there today. Rivian, I mean, that's the 10Xer right there. That's looking good. Rig looking decent. Again, that first target's all the way up there at 475, but let's take a look at some of your guys' favorite names over here. Nio was looking okay, but now is not setting up very well on the daily. If you were to force me to take a trade on this one, which I'm not going to do, but if you were to force me to trade Nio right now, it would be to the downside. But we have earnings, and we also have a very, very strong weekly setup still on Nio here. It's holding that that weekly 10 exponential moving average, which is what we want to see. But again, nothing to really do on Nio here in the short term. Again, 7 days ago, Nio pops his EV Maker Smashes delivery record with a 92% surge. I mean, they're doing a lot of the things that they need to be doing in order to meet those goals that they have outlined to shareholders over the last 2 years, when they've really been over-promising and under-delivering there. So again, keep smacking that like on the way in, guys. Costs you nothing to do it. You guys are slacking. Bud looks great. We're going to see what else we can get going into this week. But again, I mean, Google would be fun if it were to get going there, but the market's not really cooperating enough for it to do it. But today, a move down like this is to be expected, especially after yesterday. Let's see. Amgen, 162%. Gee, I mean, that was another one that we've been talking about here too, guys. Off of this breakout here, I believe this was on the watch list this week, the 323 breakout here. There's another one. How many more of these are you guys going to miss? Seriously. In these types of market environments, when like Ford, I don't think ever broke the top side of the 5-minute opening range. No, it didn't. It's getting there. If it hits the top side of the 5-minute opening range, sure, but if it doesn't, then you're not going to touch anything on it. It hit the level at like 933, so at that point, you have to be waiting for that 5-minute opening range to be breaking, especially on something like Ford. So Again, we are in position A as usual, looking really good, guys. I mean, congratulations. It's just like, this is what we do. Bud, epic. Rivian, epic. Rig, looking great. Like, guys, how much more do you want me to get? Like, how many more of these do you guys need to see? How many? You want to see 10 more? I told you, I'm going to call out 10 more. I'm going to do it. I can't make this easier for you. This is the easiest and most effective way to be operating in the market. I don't know why everybody doesn't do this. Genuinely, I don't. Are people that dumb? Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I do think that. I'm like, are people... I don't think people are that stupid. I don't think people are that dumb. Like, what do you guys think in LTMP? Like, those of you guys that are in LTMP, do you think it's because people are dumb? Or do you think it's because, like... I don't know. It could be. It honestly could be. I don't know. I gave you Bud for free. I gave you Dean. Like, like... How many more are you going to miss? GC thinks people are dumb? Yeah, they could be. They could be. Amgen, ripping. There you go. I mean, I'll probably tweet this one too. Like, I tweeted this one out. Gave this one to you guys for free too. You could have made, what? 162% if you understood the LTMP methodology and were following along on Twitter. Well, there you go. There's another one. Where is it? I tweeted this last week. Where is it? Here it is. Amgen. Yeah. There she is. Hold on. Here we go. Boom. And then we do have to talk about a couple of these catalysts that are incoming in the near future here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say, bing, tweeted. Bing, there you go. Let's see. I think it's because they're trying to be smart. Well, I don't think it's that. I mean, it's like, you guys see how easy this is. It's not difficult. I sit here every day and I try to help you guys. Like, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink, you know? Let's see. Something was moving here. Might have been IBM. Ford's getting close to the top side of that 5-minute opening range, but I'll probably leave that alone for a little bit. All right, guys. I mean, how many more times are you going to miss these? I'm just going to keep doing it for you. Easy, easy, easy money. It's the easiest money you'll ever make. I think in general, people want something for free versus paying for a way to achieve positive, consistent results. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want those people anyway. Those are like the low quality, like it would just annoy me all the time. Not because of the statements. It's just because of the way that they would act. Because the same people that would like ask for that or act a certain way. It's a very big entitlement thing. It's like, if I've been doing this, guys, since I was 14 years old, and I have just this like vast knowledge of markets, it's like, what makes you think that you're just randomly entitled to my knowledge of the market, you know? Like, what, seriously, you know? Not you, John, I'm saying generally. And it's so cheap. Like, imagine every time you took a trade, it had the potential to run multi-hundreds or multi-thousands of percent. Like, I created this because I was like, oh, this is what everybody needs. And this is what I would have wanted when I was first starting out. And I know you, all of you guys feel the same way too, because the most common piece of feedback I receive is, oh my God, I wish I was doing this all along. And I'm like, I know, everybody does. Rig looking really good here. Congratulations, everybody, on this one. Again, you could probably go, is this at a 1 to 3 yet? I don't think so. It's close. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, Rig's already over at a 1 to 3 risk reward. So you can throw stops at break even on that thing if you want to. You can't outsmart the truth, and LTMP is the obvious truth. 100%, Romeo. 100%. So yeah, we're going to keep doing this, making sure that everybody has the skills and tools that they need to have long-term success in the market. Congratulations, guys. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better. Let's see. Yeah, keep smacking that like on the weigh-in team. You guys are doing all right today. Let's see. I want Google to start heading back a little higher here. But again, I'm just going to let that go for a little bit. It's a really, really dirty looking setup that we're going to see what can happen with it. Amgen looking really epic here. $66 next target on Bud. Yeah, it's like 66.20. It's the gap fill. It's like around that level there. I mean, I have marches. I'm gonna let that thing go for a while. Looks great, guys. I mean, Bud looks awesome. You guys got what? 1,000% on Rivian. Bud's cruising. Rig is looking great. How much more can you ask? You're done for the week. You're done. No more. You don't have to do anything else. You could probably be done for the month off of that. But let's talk a little bit about these catalysts that are coming up and kind of where the market is going to go from here. So what's going to happen next is that we are going to see some more developments on the news as it relates to the House approving this new resolution to open up the government. I would expect that to all bring positive news that the market can react positively to. Not overly positively, because we already got it through the Senate, which was most likely going to be a lot harder than getting it through the House, but it still could react positively. Then is the next big step. So we are going to get more labor market data, and then we're also going to get more inflation data. That is going to be really important in giving the market an understanding of what the Fed could potentially do in December. Now, on the labor market side, they already have a really good argument for a cut. We just saw today the private payroll data. The private payroll data came out and was very negative. I mean, I can take a look back down a little bit further just so I can find it. Goldman Sachs, U.S. likely lost 50,000 jobs in October. Goldman Sachs estimates U.S. non-farm payrolls fell by about 50,000 in October, the largest drop since 2020. Its job growth tracker slowed to 50,000 from 85,000 in September, with an additional 100,000 jobs cut due to the Trump administration's deferred resignation program. The bank noted rising layoffs and weaker labor market indicators. Payroll reports for September and October remain delayed by the government shutdown. So with everything that we've seen out of the labor market, the Fed has everything they need to justify the next cut. What they are waiting for is the inflation data. So as long as the inflation data comes out kind of at expectations with what the market has, we are good to go for a cut in December. I would be very, very surprised if we did not get a December cut here. And that is one of the things that the market has been pretty worried about. The other thing that the market's been a little bit worried about is these trade tensions between the US and China, which over the last week, we have really only seen positive developments with. And even today, China willing to work with the US for stable global supply chain. So again, more positive news. So why are we seeing the market trade lower today? Well, yesterday we saw an absolutely massive day in the market, snapping back to the upside. And today is a bank holiday. We're going to see slightly less volume. Because a lot of those, a lot of the money that was traded yesterday is not going to settle until Wednesday. And then, just overall, people are going to be waiting for those new pieces of information to come out next. So we're seeing a tiny little pullback today of about 1/3%. That could all change. We could come back to the volatility zone. Who knows? But overall, when we're looking at the larger time frames, especially on ES here, again, we're snapping back to the upside. Now, where is the daily 10 EMA in relation to this? I think we're back below. Let me actually take a look. No, we're above the daily 10 EMA here on ES. We're coming down for that potential retest here, and I think we're in a good spot moving forward. So when I come out here every single day and tell you guys, there's nothing to be worried about. I don't know why everybody's freaking out all the time. Oh, look, Amgen. Oh, Amgen's over 330. Bang. There you go. There you go, guys. There's another one. Romeo, what are those up? What are those up now? You up over 200% on the Amgens now? I would assume so. If not, you're very, very, very close to being up over 200% on the Amgen trade. So that's another multi-100% trade that I gave you guys for free. So that's Rivian 1,000%. That's FedEx 100%. That's Amgen multi-100%. That's, what else? Bud over 100% for most of you guys. How many more? Rig is already at a 1 to 3 risk to reward. More than that. I mean, what else do you guys want to see? If you guys are getting annoyed or frustrating about all of the victory lapping that I'm doing on here, good. That's the point. That's the point of this. I want you to be frustrated. Because you should be thinking to yourself, why are you not operating in the market the way that you should be? That's what this is. This isn't like, ooh, talk show. We're going to go have fun talking about the market. No. I'm here to tell you exactly how you should be operating in the market all the time with proof and evidence. Because if you didn't have all of this and you didn't have these types of lessons and things, you're going to lose all of your money. You know? All of you guys have the potential to have all the success that you've ever dreamed of in the market. You just have to listen. It's like we were talking about yesterday. It's like in almost every element, it's like if you just listened. And I tweeted it out today. It's like, imagine where you would be today if you had just operated with the LTMP methodology this year, or even half the year, the second half of the year. Think about how much better off you would be. You know? $204% on Amgen. Great work. Great work. Nice job, guys. So Google holding relatively well with this move here. When the market was moving up, it was looking like it really wanted to get up to that all-time high. It was very close. So we'll see. Market's just pulling back a little. We'll see what it wants to do from here. Ooh, we are 9 likes away from 50. Thank you, team. I appreciate it. It's just shocking that people are like, no, I don't want to trade in a way that like makes all like thousands of percent. It's like, wait, what? What are you doing? Are you stupid? Zeta? What's Zeta doing? Is that the weird one we were looking at this morning? Yeah, that one doesn't look like it wants to go. Rig looks good. Rig, Bud, Google looks okay. Let's see what we got. Slow. I mean, it's right now it's looking like it's going to be a slow day. The market looks like it wants to have the bottom drop out of it a little bit here. It might need a little bit of news or some buyers to come in and step this thing up, but it's really just been getting walked down. Oh, also, we had SoftBank selling Nvidia overnight too, which again to me is not a big deal at all. I don't really care at all what SoftBank does, and I don't really think the market should either. Masa has been a very, very he has not performed he was not really playing Nvidia the right way. I think he sold it way early. He's selling it again now. It's like, okay. Still holding SLB up 60%. Nice work, Garrett. I mean, guys, the victory lapping here is just, it's constant. Constant. So, congratulations, folks. Nothing else like it. Yeah, basically flat on my Googles here. We'll see what they want to do. I mean, they were up, down, left, right today. We're going to see what those want to do. If it hits, though, that could be another big multi-100%er. Maybe even multi-1000%er if they really get going. You know? You know, guys? It's just like... Google snapping a little. Again, I just kind of want this thing to close right around 290, 291. That's what I'd like to see. Who knows, though? Rig, still looking good. So we looked at Nio here. Let's take a look at Palantir. How's this doing? Again, just kind of, I mean, on the weekly here, just kind of chopping around. You actually could get a nice daily setup on Palantir forming here in a little bit. That could get very, very, very interesting there. Ooh. That could be fun. But yeah, nothing to really do on Palantir. Hims, I'm pretty sure this is getting railed. Yeah, again, that's why I was saying it's not. Now that you're testing the 200 again, that was probably going to break down. Next, downside. Okay, so downside areas on Hims, you kind of got this 3870 area. If it loses that, you're probably going to trade down into the upper 20s on Hims there. So be careful of that. That is a very realistic possibility with that name coming into the near future here. And then AMD, where's my baby this morning? AMD down a little bit, but nothing too crazy. SoFi, how's this looking? Oh, you actually, yeah, we might get a SoFi setup coming in the near future, guys. If this flatlines from here, I'd actually be interested in this. It's not perfect. It's not the greatest. But you actually could get a little bit of a SoFi. Let's see. Someone had to have hit big on real. I don't know. It depends. Not really. The 5-minute opening range wasn't, I mean, you're not up very much from the top side of the 5-minute opening range. And if you gambled earnings, I have zero respect for you. Sorry. Like, if you're out there gambling on earnings, like, seriously, and that's, like, with a significant portion of your account, you're an idiot. Sorry. What do you want me to say? You're smart? You're making good decisions in the market? No. You're a moron. You know? Like, I'm going to tell you guys how it is all the time. That's why, again, like, I'm very picky with what we do over here. Like, if you guys are doing stupid stuff, I'm going to tell you. You know? Like, remember DeQuavius? Full porting and then full porting again? I was like, get out. You're done. You don't deserve what we're doing in here. Put him on the stair steps. It's like, I don't have time to deal with that stuff. That's why prices are going up too for LTMP. Like, I only want to deal with the most serious people that are actually interested in learning. But real, I mean, it could still end up going on that post-earnings move, but think about it. Like, think about the post-earnings that we've had. We had Nokia 1,000%. We had Rivian 1,000%. I forget the other ones, but there were a couple other big multi-100 percenters on the post-earnings this season. The post-earnings this season have been really solid. Amazon? Yeah, it just needs to tighten up here. I do like how that looks. It's just, it needs to tighten up and form a little bit of a better post-earnings consolidation setup. Yeah, here comes the market leaking a little. But, like, think about it, though. Do you guys think, like, if somebody comes to me and says, like, oh, I'm gambling on earnings here with a significant portion of my small account, like, how would you guys view me if I said that's a smart idea? You know? Like, you'd probably look at me and be like, I'm not here to make anybody feel good. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to make you stupid amounts of money and show you how to, actually operate in the market. Don't like it? Too bad. That's the only way to operate in the market. If you want to have long-term success, here you go. If you don't, okay, have fun. Market can be fun if you want to go gamble. Or ankle fans. True. The ankle fans I do really like. Those guys are really, you know, helping me out. So, market leaking a little here. You still got Rig looking really good. Bud is still close to the highs here, looking awesome. Regen had a really bad chain. I stayed away from it. I don't really want to go near that. The chain is bad. It's got an okay, like, I mean, you could shares trade it, but, like, up to here. So, like, you've got a decent risk to reward setup on Regen there. It's just, you know, healthcare. Which is going to be a little funky, you know? Well, LTMP is definitely making you guys sugar daddy money. I mean, guys, you guys saw the message from Logan that I was tweeting out. Like, he used all of his trading gains for this year. Or not all, I don't think. But he used a lot of his trading gains from this year to buy his first home. Like, the amount of times that I've seen people in LTMP being like, oh, look, I just bought a car with all of the trading gains. I did this. I helped out this person. It's like, that's what this is all about. You know, those are some of my favorite messages to see all the time. And it's just going to keep happening. Like, everybody could do this. It's not that difficult. Like, I reposted that one on, what do you call it? Logan's message today. Like, and then we also have another message of people from K Bunky. If people were a member of your services and played your trades over the past 3 months, they could have paid for a house or a car with cash from the profits. Pay attention or forced to pay with a mortgage. That was funny. I like that. That's funny. Market's snapping a little here. We'll see, though. Yeah, 20% down payment, you think, is pretty awesome. I know, man. That's why I do what I do here for you guys. Like, the amount of money I think I've made everybody has got to be in, like, the tens of millions at this point. You don't hand out 30-something 10x trades in a row and expect that not in a row, sorry, but, like, over a 3-month period and expect that not to happen. And I bet it's not a 50-year. No, it's not a 50-year. Rig looking for the highs. There we go. Yeah, so with Rig now, guys, you guys can throw your stops at break even. Rig, bang. Like, you could go break even there because you're at like a 1 to 4 risk to reward on this thing. I think. I gotta look. It's gotta be really close. 1 to 3.62 risk to reward right now on rig. Nice. 200% on Rivian. Nice work. Yeah, and then I'm tweeting some of these out too, like the rig stuff. Like, it's ridiculous, guys. Look at this. This is nasty. We've been hunting this chart, guys, from back in here. Like, this is now really looking good for everybody. So again, pay attention or pay a premium. These have a lot of these have been outlined for you guys for free. Woo! 5 likes away from 50 likes on the stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Google's starting to try to come back out. Again, I want to see that thing back over 290. Bud's still looking great. Real not really doing anything. What was that? China hatches a plan to keep U.S. military from getting its rare earth magnets. Oh boy. So a little mixed news out of China. Market's starting to pop back up here a little bit, but nothing crazy. I think we're going to see a lot of slow action today with the bank holiday. I mean, 1,000% on Rivian, though. That's not that slow. I mean, and then Rig looking really good. We'll see if Google can start getting... I mean, it's just chopping. It's down 1/3%. Nothing. It's just hanging out right around the entry point. You know? Chop, chop, chop. What about Tesla? Is Tesla giving us anything? No, I wish. I mean, it'd be fun to hit another Tesla trade or coin. Nothing on coin. Oh. You guys remember all the crypto setups we went through this morning on the stream? On the private stream? Those could be nasty. For those of you guys that haven't been in LTMP long enough to see what happens when the altcoins fire, oh my God, it's some of the most disgusting things you'll ever see. Like, I think Tor one time, we saw Tor like in like 3 days hit like a 1 to 42 risk to reward on Dogecoin. Like, they're really, really nasty moves, and they set up perfectly. That's why when I was telling you guys this morning, I was like, yeah, don't look for the ones that are like kind of setting up. There's enough of them out there that look absolutely A+ picture perfect. Like, when I show you guys what an A+ setup looks like, a lot of the times I'll like go and just pull a crypto setup. I mean, like, because they trade so technically, and they're really, really, really fun. Bud back up there very close to the highs. That looks good. Google trying to get back up to 290. That looks good. Trump says 50-year mortgages would be no big deal. The 50-year mortgage is, quite honestly, the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of. It's like really stupid. A 50-year mortgage is really dumb. 15-year car loans are really dumb. The only group of people, guys, that a 50-year mortgage helps is a landlord. That's it. It doesn't help a person. You're like, oh, but they can get a house and have a lower monthly payment. It's like but the problem is that people are like, oh, but you're going to build equity. Not for a while, you're not. Not for a while, you're not. And you're still going to have to deal with the same levels of expenses. And also, if the houses get assessed higher, your taxes, your property taxes are going to be absolutely ridiculous. So how much money are you actually going to save? You're not. Then you're locked into this loan. And then you have to consider the fact that a lot of these people, again, that are buying homes just in general with 30-year mortgages, they're effectively, so a lot of people are going to be paying off their mortgage before, in the early phases, or kind of in the beginning-ish of their retirement. And when you think about one of the main focuses of retirees, it's living off of a fixed income. Now, if you then have to have add a mortgage payment into that, their fixed expenses are going to be a lot higher than what they thought they were. So they're going to have to work for longer. Now, if you already have, it's just a bad idea. If you already have a really weird labor market due to the developments in AI and people aren't going to be able to make money, what do you think happens? They can't pay for these homes. Fire sales, foreclosures. It's not a good thing. refinances across the board. Like, it's not a positive thing. Almost every single time that this has happened in history, where loan terms get pushed out or new loans get released, everything gets more expensive because it increases demand. Like, think about right now, if you could afford a $1,000 a month mortgage at current rates, but then the loan term gets pushed out and makes your monthly payment lower. That means that for that $1,000 monthly payment, you can't, but you would be deemed to be able to afford a more costly house. Unless the payments are split 50-50 interest and principal, it would just destroy people's save. Yep. You're going to be paying way more in interest. It's one of the dumbest ideas that I've seen. The only people that it helps, kind of, are landlords, because even they're going to pay like over time higher levels of interest, but it makes more deals make sense to them. So then the spreads are wider, or a deal that may have not made sense before or was on the border with a longer loan term with a lower monthly payment actually makes more sense. Or on the existing properties that they have, if they could refi to a 50-year mortgage, it's an immediate increase in the amount of money that they generate per month. I think it's NOI, right? So hold on. What's the NOI equation again? I think it's net operating income. Okay, so it's operating expenses. Is mortgage? Is mortgage payment an operating expense? No, it's not. It's a financing cost. Then what's the one that includes debt service? Is it debt service coverage ratio? Yeah, I think it is. I always forget that, what's included in NOI and stuff. I'm not a real estate person. I have like 75% of like an appraisals license, but the only way to get ahead would be to pay additional principal, right? Or make those like 2 payments per month and not let the, or a weekly payment and then not let the interest accrue. It drives the prices up also because most of the time people look at affordability of payments, not the total amount. Right, and what would it do? It would introduce a whole new swath of people coming into the real estate market, which would be like my age group. Flooding demand. Open? Breaking out of a downtrend is not a setup, but is it? I mean, it could start setting up here. It's a DSCR loan. Right, but it's not ROI, yes, but there's a way to look. There's some sort of number. It is NO. It's not NOI, but it's another one where it incorporates debt service, and I just forget what it is. It's not. I know DSCR loans, but like I'm trying to think. It's not NOI. It's different. Is it IRR? Is it ROI? It might just be ROI. It might just be ROI. It's not loan to value. It's not NOI. Cash flow? Might be cash flow. I don't know. Whatever. Ford? Yeah, if Ford is getting up there, that could be interesting. The top side of the 5-minute. Yeah, that's getting close. That's getting very close. But yeah, guys, congratulations on the 1,000% Rivian trade. What else was there? The 200% Amgen trade. Congratulations on that one. I mean, you got Google looking okay. We'll see what happens with that. Bud absolutely cruising here today too. Just guys, I don't know how many more times you guys need to see me do this for everybody. How many more? Your one lonely Novo contract you had out to December is up 463% now. When did you buy that? When did you buy that? I mean, Novo, where is that today? I think Novo's looking pretty good. Yeah, Novo, again, so if we get... Here's what could happen with Novo here. Like, you do have a pretty interesting level here that you've double bottomed. Now, I actually like how this looks because what you're seeing is you saw a big move down here. You bottomed out. I think this is right around where I started hammering Novo last time. Yeah, there's Ford if you guys want it. And then you ran up into the 60s here and then got knocked down. But the buyer stepped back up at this level again. So if you have a giant double bottom here, then you start to set up again. Well, I would say it's a little bit more likely that you're going to get through this zone if it actually gets that break to the upside and continues. So if we get another setup kind of like this, but I'd prefer it, like I said last time, to be above the 10 EMA when it's setting up here for us, which Novo could absolutely do here. We could easily see a period where I'm able to get another really solid entry point on this, add to my position. It actually lowers the average a little bit. Maybe it won't. It might, if I buy it below 54, it would. But I'm not going to hammer it with like another 1,000 shares. That wouldn't make sense. Probably like 300 shares or something. I don't know, 300 shares. I'd like to get like 1,500 shares on Novo. That'd be pretty cool. But it's besides the point. If you get another setup in here and you get that break and it continues, I would just take the shares on it. Yeah, Ford broke. There you guys go if you want that. Rig new highs. Oh boy. Oh my God. More victory lapping. Oh look. Oh look, ladies and gentlemen. How many more of these are you guys gonna miss? I don't like Bud breaking, rig ripping, up 1,000% on Rivian. It's like we were talking about earlier. Are people just dumb? Are they not getting it? Like, are there things that you guys don't understand about this? Like, every trade that we take has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. That's why everybody loves it so much, you know? Google, I'd like to get going a little bit more. That'd be nice. Market trying to pop here a little bit. Yeah, rig looking great. 439, nice work. Directly from the watch list this weekend. Whew. I mean, I'll throw the link again here, guys, for all of you for LTMP. Remember, you can get 50% off your first month with code November. And also, you get to lock in the lower rate before the prices significantly increase in November at the end of the month. So make sure you guys are hopping in before then, because there is going to be no, oh, sorry, STV, I missed it. It's like, I've been telling you. You did a limit sell and sold for 40%. Oh, that stinks, Alex. That happens sometimes. You just got to be careful with the order types. Yeah, Novo looks good. I like that double bottom. I might tweet about Novo. I'll do a Novo tweet at some point today. But there's a link. I mean, everything you've ever wanted out of the market's been right in front of you the entire time. You just have to understand you're not going to be trading every day. You got to have a little bit of patience when the market's a little volatile. But when the market's hot, you're going to make, like, you guys have all seen it. You'll make way more money in a short period of time than you ever thought possible. But you can't expect that to be all the time, because that's just not how the market works. If you want fixed income, go buy bonds, you know? Novo's looking good today. I like that. I kind of want to buy more. Not right now, but I want to see it set up, and I want to see this, like, these levels hold. Like, you really basically just came right down to almost a perfect double bottom. I might hit that again. I honestly might hit that again. I want to give it a few days, but I might hit that soon. If I do it, LTMP, obviously you guys will know. Like, you guys were asking me about it recently. You're like, are you going to do it? I'm like, not yet. I mean, I need to see, I needed to see these levels hold. Like, if we started nuking down through this, I would have been like, one, that's really stupid. We shouldn't be nuking down below 45. But the second thing is like, well, then you got to kind of look at it and say, okay, where would be the next level that we could go in base? Now, we've pretty much started to form this base right here. We're snapping back to the upside. We got to see it hold, start to consolidate. And then if that buyers can hold it up here and start pushing it back up, then I would like to join them. LVS still doing its thing. Yeah, I mean, that's another post-earnings one, guys, that we haven't even really talked about. Actually, no, that's not a post-earnings. That's just a trade. Yep, that was 1,000% for Ryan. Ryan nailed that one for 1,000%. So, again, guys, 35 10x trades in the last 3.5 months. What are you doing? Oh, seriously, what are you doing? I think that's new highs on Bud. Or no, really close. 87's the high. LVS epic one. I mean, the spreads on this thing, Ryan was saying, were pretty funky. But yeah, he was up like 800 to 1,000% on that thing. Great work, man. Great work, guys. Here comes the market back up. Let's see. 4 likes away from 50. Keep smacking that like on the way in, guys. I mean, I'm just going to keep doing this. Let's see. Lost. Welcome to LTMP. Yeah, so again, just so all you guys know, all you got to do when you guys sign up is connect your Discord account to your WAP account, and then once you guys hop in and I see you show up in LTMP, I always direct you guys to the start here area. Lost, you just got your start here message. Again, go through, read that welcome area. It gives you a little bit of an understanding of how things work, how things operate, and then you can get right into the course curriculum videos. If you guys have any questions on what is covered, just ask. I'm always around to answer for you guys. And also remember, Thursday and Friday, I'm not around this week. I'll be kind of around during the day, but probably not in the morning, so I'm traveling. I'm going on a trip. But I'll still be around to help you guys out. Just letting you guys know. But yeah, nice work, guys. Really, really, really solid work this week so far. Bud going, LVS doing great, 1,000% Rivian, Rig looking good. We'll see what we can get on Google. Like, again, these trades are big. You have to have those outsized returns if you want to be able to feel comfortable sitting in the market and not doing anything, you know? All right, Bud is looking for new highs here. Natural gas futures up by nearly 5%. Woohoo. I don't own any natural gas, but that's pretty interesting. Let's see. And where's that LVS? Because the break was here, but it was like the 5-minute opening range off of this day, which was probably like right here. Bloop, bloop. All right, Ryan, where was that? Let's see. Ryan, is that Ryan? Ho-ho, Jay. Oh my God. Jay. Jeez. All right, Ryan, where was that? I mean, that was nasty too on LVS. Yeah, welcome, guys. We're going to get you, all of you, going in the right direction. I want to see Rig go hit that 1 to 8 wrist reward first TP. That'd be nasty. That'd be really, really, really good. Yeah, I like where Novo is today. That's good. I like that bounce. That's, I mean, that's showing some buyers there. I like that. I like that a lot. Big fan. Big fan. All right. Yeah, Google's trying to go for that 290 again. I like that. Ford looking good. Ford looking pretty good there, guys. This could get, I mean, the first target on Ford is going to be right at like 1397, 14, right around there. If Ford goes, though, I mean, you've seen that happen a lot. Actually, where's GM? Because that was another one that we've been highlighting. Yeah, oh my God, yeah, GM is $1 away from that first target now off of the, I think it was this, right? The breakout right here, 69.39 on GM. It was something like that. That was another really good one. That was from Friday, I believe, right? Yeah, Friday that broke. That was another really good one. Pay attention, pay premium, guys. Just going to keep doing this for everybody. Jay, you're nuts. Okay, let's see what else we got here, folks. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, GM is looking really good there still. 72.50 is that first target. Nova looking for new highs. Google trying to get back up here too. I think if Google breaks this, we've got a real shot at shooting to 300 pretty quick, because it's not like if the market rips today, sure, it can get all the way back up there and it could happen pretty quick. But I'm not really looking at it for today, because like we got a lot of interesting news that could potentially come out over the next few days that could like really snap these. I think today's going to be more of a low volume day anyway, just because it's a bank holiday. We had a really crazy day yesterday in the market, so we'll kind of wait and see. But I still really like the way that this chart looks here. It's just, it needs to get this break through the highs and then get going. All thanks to you and the crew. Yeah. I mean, you guys are, I haven't said it yet, what Jay actually did, but he's up 142% on his account today. Today. He's up that. Okay, there you go. Jay, you've actually hit some really, really nutty trades with us. Like, really. Jay was the one, guys, that hit the 26,000% AMD trade. Like, that's, guys, every... Oh, yeah, BK. You looking good there, too. I think Google can be good. Well, it can if it follows through. Like, if this thing gets to, like, 295 really quick, those contracts will be up a lot. Like, I like this. If the market starts to show a little bit of steam, Google gets a little new AI, like, it's a great setup. So we're going to see if it can follow through. Here we go. Got to click through these all again. My freaking laptop. Rig's still looking good. Yeah, I mean, Google's looking pretty solid here. Again, I just want it above 290. 291 would be great. If you can go through the high today, the all-time high at 291.93 or something, I'd love that. Seeing 292. Or what is this? Yeah. That'd be nice. Bud is looking absolutely phenomenal. Is Rivian continuing after the 1,000%? Oh my God. These have got to be up 1,500% now, guys. Taylor. Where are you? Guys, these Rivians were up like 1,000% at like 1720. Like, how many more you guys not want to see? I'm just going to keep doing it. AMD has been the craziest, but yeah, it's been a great time here. Oh, I mean, Jay, it's been fun, man. It has been very fun watching you guys grow and learn. And again, seeing your guys' journey, especially just even being in LTMP, but then getting all you guys through the mastermind curriculum. It's just awesome. It's just really great. Yeah, there's Taylor. See, there. I think he or she. 1,350% on Rivian. Bang. There you go. There you go. Any questions, guys? Are you guys still doubting us? You guys still doubting the LTMP methodology and how things work in the market? You're still doubting it? I mean, you've got, if you want to trim a little there, I mean, you can, but then you've got next target at 1886. If you get another dollar on Rivian, those are going to be 2,000, 3,000%, maybe even 5,000%. That means every $100 turns into 5,000. Okay, we're just going to do that, guys. We're just going to look for trades like that all the time. That's why, like, when I say, every single trade I outline has the potential to do that. And this is why everybody's able to have so much success, because the margin for error is so wide. You need one. If you hit two, you hit three. Good thing we've had 35 of them. Or the other, for sure. Which other one? Yeah, I mean, this is still going here. It's still going really nicely. Nice work, guys. Really, really great work. I'm really proud of all of you guys that have been in there, that are listening, understanding things, and like really taking what I say to heart, because it's always going to benefit you. I don't say these things for no reason. Oh, he, she, one or the other for sure. Oh, yeah. Market's ripping back to these intraday highs here. Let's see if things can get going a little. LVS, where's Amgen? I mean, still good. Those are 200% for you, Romeo. Those are really good. And there's not really anything new today. You do have Ford, which, how's that looking? Nah, that one doesn't really look like it wants to go. Where's GM? GM still looking good. Again, we're just kind of managing the open positions and seeing what we can get from there. Amgen was a good one. Hey, why does it keep doing this? Stop it. Stop it. Stop being annoying. Yeah, Taylor is different from Daily Taylor. But yeah, guys, awesome work. I mean, there's not much else to say. How many more of these are you going to miss? It's really as simple as that. You going to keep missing them? You going to keep doubting what I do for everybody over here? Keep doubting, because I'm going to keep proving each and every single one of you doubters wrong every single week. Market sold back off the high. Rivian still cruising. You only got 500% on Rivian, sad. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm Daily Taylor. I only 5 to 6x my money on one trade. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, poor Daily Taylor. We're going to have a pity party for Daily Taylor, only making 500%. We're going to cry so much. We're going to get on all of the antidepressants because our lives will never financially recover from only making 500% on a post-earnings trade with LTMP. Oh, no. You're just Taylor. You're just Taylor with 1,300% gains on Rivian is what you are. Yeah, market's just chopping around here. It's to be expected today. Yeah, right back. We get news. What the frick are they doing? What are they doing? Hassett looking at housing, how to make people's lives more affordable. You're just doing buy now, pay never. That's what you're doing. Ah, these people are just morons. Like, buy now, pay never. Yep, that's what this is. Buy now, pay the bank forever is what basically what's going to happen. Or the government, if they're going to be offering the loans. Whew. All thanks to you, Vix. Best group by far, Taylor. Thank you, appreciate that. We all know that, though. It's not very hard to see that this is the best place to operate in the market. Name another person that's handed out 35 10x trades in that period of time. Name one. Name another person. There isn't one. So, market back down, chopping around. Not going to be a whole lot to do. Just sit and ride. That's a nasty 15-minute candle, and I don't see anything happening. That's like a really dirty 15-minute candle. White House, oh, it's Hassett concluding his remarks on CNBC, but that's 13 minutes ago. The trajectory for inflation is really good. Yeah, I don't see anything that's driving this right here, but that's a nasty move. Like, that's dirty. That's a news-driven candle, and I don't know. I don't see what it is. That's not good. I don't like what we're seeing here. But you know what looks good still? Bud. Looks great, guys. Yeah, they're sending it back down. Here comes the nuke. Here comes the nuke. But all right, guys, it is 11:30. We are going to be wrapping it up here for today. Again, guys, congratulations on the 1,300% Rivian trade. Bud is going absolutely nuts. LVS is up over 1,000%. I mean, what else was there? Amgen 200%. I mean, I keep warning you guys that these moves and these epic trades are just gonna continue happening, and you keep missing them. I don't know why you're doing that. Why are you missing them? Why are you doing that? How you gotta look yourself in the mirror and be like, how many more of these are you gonna miss? You know, like I told you about Bud. Look what it's doing now. Rip. Told you about Amgen. Rip. Ripping off of that 323. We did the post earnings trade on Rivian. 1,300%. You 13 times your money. Oh, I think that's pretty freaking good. So there's the link to LTMP, guys. Again, use code November. Get 50% off your first month. And you're going to lock in the lower rate before the prices significantly increase at the end of the month. The market in general, guys, is looking very solid. Again, with what we're seeing, with what we're seeing today, again, there's not all that much going on. It's a bank holiday. We had a crazy day in the market yesterday. Let the market kind of balance out and do its thing, and then we'll see where it wants to go from there as we start to get more developments with this resolution going through the House, and then some of the new economic data that's going to be coming through. But guys, I'm very proud of all of you guys that are hopping into LTMP, that have been in there, that are actually listening to what is being taught in there. I know it's benefiting you guys a lot. I mean, Jay, we can even take a scroll through community gains here. Where is it? Jay is up 146% on his account today. The 162% Amgen that ended up running over 200%. The 1,031% Rivian that ended up running over 1,300%. 115% on How. I mean, got 150% lift. Like, guys, it is just the victory lapping is never going to stop. If you guys actually want to have long-term success in the market and understand how to operate in the market from a short-term perspective in the proper way, I mean, I've been telling you guys the place to go and how to learn how to do it the entire time. Everything you've ever wanted out of the market has been right in front of you. So, guys, I will see you guys in LTMP. Great work today. I'll see you guys on the stream tomorrow. That'll be the last stream for the week. So we might do a public live day tomorrow since it's the last stream for the week. But yeah, guys, Bud is looking amazing. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.